Good morning to each and every one of you. Thanking you so much for joining us this beautiful Saturday morning. It is a wake up like this with your host Queen Lerner, your humble servant Will Johnson, and we've got a very special guest with us this morning. It is Saturday morning, 28th of April 2023. And it's good to have you on board. We're on YouTube, we're on Twitch, and we're on Facebook simultaneously. Here's the lady of the hour, Queen Lerner. Welcome, Queen Lerner.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, world. How you guys doing? Come on, y'all. Come on. Give it up. It's been a moment now, right? You guys miss us? Hey. Well, we are here today. Thank God for a blessed day, you guys. On the hot seat today, we have a young, multi-talented young man that I wanted to hear from. We wanted to hear from him, you guys, because he is so into this music. He goes by the name of Emmanuel Catus by birth, but guess what? Dr. Rhythm is in the house here. And also, he have another AKA, y'all, Manny Man. Hey, welcome, Manny. How are you?
I'm great. How are you? Good to see you.
How you wake
finally.
up, boy? How you wake up? Let's have some fun today.
Yeah, man. I wake up on the left side and I had to crack and I said to you.
I see we're going to have some fun, you guys. Let me just give you a little bit of his talent. He's a vocalist, guys, and we're going to hear his music today because we have to identify the music with this young man right here because I don't even know a lot of his music, and he is a great performer. You guys haven't seen him yet, but he has something for you guys that he's going to surprise you guys very soon. He's a producer. He's a drummer, you guys, not just a drummer, but an amazing drummer. He's an engineer, and guess what? A DJ. All right? So we're going to welcome you one more time, you guys. Give it up for Emmanuel Catus.
That's right.
It's a wake up like this world. And our producer, Mr. Will Johnson. Thank you so much.
Pleasure being back.
We're going to have some fun. We're going to start with some warm up because this is Saturday. And we want to dance with some of his music today. So let's do it, you all. It's a wake up like this.
Tonight we gon' rock it up. Tonight we gon' jam it up. Everybody come along. I make a jam till morning come. I hearing the shaker. I hearing the guitar strumming. We having a party. We having a rock down party. What me say? Rock down party. We having a rock down party. We having a rock down party. Yes, we having a rock down party. All right. Uh-huh. You move your dancing feet. This Billy's and flavor. Have everybody whining. I hearing the trombone. I hearing the guitar scratching. I hearing a party. We having a broke down party. Broke down party. We having a broke down party. We having a broke down party. Yes, we having a broke down party. All right. Shabba. Shake it in. Shake it in. Shake it in. Check the thing, man. What me say now? Shake the thing, shake the thing, shake the thing, make we see it.
We're saying good morning to the folks on YouTube. Esther Velasquez, Joan Bobbitt, good morning to you. The Juki crew. And those on Facebook, good morning. Deborah White, Fred Dixon in the house. Dad Meads. Ralph Reynolds Sr., Donkey Man is in the house. June Laverne Topsy. Maureen Catus. Yeah. Ish, no answer. Elaine Probie Smith, good morning to you. Good morning, Elaine. Enrique Arana, Sonny.
Yeah, doctor. Lead a die. Lead a die. Lead a day. Lead a die. This one of the broke down sweet. Make you move your dancing feet. This Belizemix flavor. Have everybody whining. I hearing the trombone. I hearing the guitar strumming. We having a party. We having a broke down party. Where me say man? Broke down party. We having a broke down party. Yes, we having a broke down party. Yes, we having a broke down party. Super.
Yeah.
Wind it up, wind it up, shake it up,
Juke it.
shake it up, 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 shake it up. We're having a broke down party, inviting everybody. We're having a broke down party tonight.
Ooh, I feel it.
We're having a broke down party. Yes, man. Where the man say we're having a broke down party tonight.
Yeah, I just want to mention here, Queen Learner, that a lot of folks dance to this song and they don't even know the man in the sing. Mm-hmm.
That is my point. And this is our purpose for having him here with us tonight, you guys. Having any artist on our platform so that we can identify their talent, their music, and stuff that we have no clue. So, Manny, I did not know that was you. You understand?
It's funny because you know, City Man in the back.
That's right.
It's like a car. It's I'm that engine when the hood is closed. You don't know that. You know it's there, but you know see until you open it.
Right. And this is our purpose tonight, this morning, so that the audience can familiarize themselves with who you are, your journey within the music. All right.
Yeah.
So for right now, you guys, just give us a little insight on your journey throughout this music world.
Well, musically, it started at a young age. My dad got me into music from I know myself basically. Cassettes, tapes of just, you would see like the professionals, you'd see the big album cover, you'd see Lord Rayburn Combo, you would see Lord Laro with his guitar, same kind of stuff. The original, tangible, something you grab in your hand, you could put on something, you could play it, and you listen to it, and you'd be like, wow, that is good.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad had me around music all the time, even though my mom would be upset, but he always had me around music.
And your dad, for those who don't know, he is also into the entertainment world. Can you tell us a little bit about who your dad is and his name, please?
Well, DJ Baby Ray, if you guys don't know, he ran the LA scene for decades. And it was this one spot everybody had to come to. Was name on 39th and Western.
39th and Western? Plum Tree, yes.
It was the original Plum Tree. Even though you had the next one, it had to move. Like, how clubs move, it had to move to a new place. But for decades, this place, Plum Tree, was the place to go. If you were from Belize and you heard where to go in LA, Plum Tree was the place to go. And that was one of the few places where you got to see live bands play.
Ah, that's right.
And that's where that's where the bug bit me, is when I was in high school, junior high in music. So I was book smart musically. But when I saw the actual Belize guys that were playing the records that I've seen, I was like, oh, I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that. I want to do that. And from then that was it.
Okay, so your dad was basically a DJ, not a performing artist as far as singing is concerned.
No.
So
No,
you inherit that singing from where now? Yeah, you are very good with it, you know?
you would laugh. I
Uh-oh.
developed I developed my voice singing to tapes that he gave me. So I would sing along to that artist that I tuned into. I was like, I like that one,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Well,
started training my voice.
you mastered very well. And that is the thing with a lot of our artists. They are like we say, self-trained, right, Mr.
Self-trained.
Johnson? A lot of them, they're so natural. That
Hmm.
talent, that talent that is within them, we still need to pull them out. Like we were talking about the young, talented artists out there. We need you older, legendary artists to really focus into them and get them to bring out what they have inside of them. This is
Hmm.
what I did with a lot of dancers. A lot of people said, I can't dance. I said, no, you could walk. Can you walk? If you can
Yeah,
walk, you can dance. And that's
yeah,
how I work, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. It's
So
it's 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 if you have the drive to do it.
you gotta
That's
have
the
it.
basic. That's the best way I can put it.
You
Is
gotta
that
have it.
some people develop it, some people just have it.
Totally agree
Right.
with that part of it.
Hmm.
Right.
Because
See,
it's not
Mr.
it's not something, you know, Lorna, as well. It's not
Mhm.
something that you pick up and say, "Oh yeah, I can do that because I've seen somebody do it."
Yeah,
It's not that easy.
you got to cut off for it. Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
that
you have to
easy.
put it. Yeah, and even more so, you have to put in the time. You can't get lucky one spell and be like, okay, people like Yami, so I want to sit on and chill out until the next gig, and then I want to show up to rehearsal one day before the gig and expect the gig to be marvelous. No, it doesn't work
Right.
that way, Papa. It doesn't work that way.
And I'm glad
It's
you're
like,
mentioning that.
yeah, rehearsal and guys who's coming up, if you guys hear me, as long as my voice is reaching you, practice at home.
Very important.
Practice at home
In front
before you
of the
get to
mirror.
practice. Before you get to practice with your guys and your buddies, before you start drink and lose control and to really practice the music, make sure you do your thing at home. Because when you get on stage, it's gonna come natural to you. Then you'll be able to have fun with it.
Oh boy. And Mr. Jackson, I know you have a lot of music that we've been dancing to for Manny. So I'm just going to throw out my thank you for my sisterly sponsors, a Little Belize restaurant there in Inglewood. You guys are open today until 6 p.m. And also Proby's Tax and Accounting for any paperwork that you may have, taxes, whatever you may have. Proby's Tax and Accounting can help you. Also, if you guys want to ride in style when you guys come to Los Angeles, we do have a transportation, Third and Transportation, executive luxury. You guys can ride in style. You guys support them. And of course, Mr. Johnson is not just a radio station. He is a 24/7. He is a musician. He is a counselor. He is DJ, also, whatever you want him to be. We appreciate you, sponsors,
Thank you.
for having this platform for
Yeah,
you
man.
guys. And right now, let's have another taste of Dr. Rhythm song.
Aye, is there any believers inside the house tonight? Some man only have about Chiano. Is there any believers in the house tonight? Only ready for the tent? Aye, rock it, rock it, rock it, rock it. Everybody, I am a true and Belizean, telling that you're bonded. Belize me, home in native land, telling that you're bonded. I want you people to understand, telling that you're bonded. I am proud to be a Belizean, telling that you're bonded. If you're bonded, you're bonded, telling that you're bonded. If you're bonded, you're bonded, telling that you're bonded. If you're bonded, you're bonded, telling that you're bonded. If you're bonded, you're bonded, telling that you're bonded. Oh gosh, Damn it, yeah, doctor. a Belize, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit. If you're born a PG, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit. Way up north in Corozal. Tell them that you're bandit. And you come back down to Arena to work. Tell them that you're bandit. If you're bandit, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit. If you're bandit, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit. If you're bandit, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit. If you're bandit, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit. Your mama meet your papa day. Tell them that you're bandit. Your grandpa meet your grandpa day. Tell them that you're bandit. Your auntie meet your uncle day. Tell them that you're bandit. Why everybody meet somebody down there? Tell them that you're bandit. If you're bandit, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit. If you're bandit, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit. If you're bandit, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit. If you're bandit, you're bandit. Tell them that you're bandit.
All right, we want to welcome to Anika Greenwood to the show on Facebook. Maureen Yerwood Katoos is in the building. We got Esther Velasquez, Shirley Jacks, Alison Gulap, all enjoying the show this morning. John Babbitt said me here about that place Plum Tree long time. Ah.
Well, see who that real.
I know why you think Plum today, no John. No Plum today. Well, maybe 2 Plum. Ah. We want to acknowledge Mr. Fred Dixon inside the mix. Also the one and only Elaine Smith Proby. Yeah. Let's connect Lopez. We have folks from New York, Chicago, Florida, Miami, Belize, Los Angeles, Detroit, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago. Goodness gracious in the house.
Check the thing, check the thing, check
International.
the thing, check the thing, check the thing.
The man says shake the thing, folks. The plum tree with the talk about no, I know one of the things, yeah.
Pump, pump, pump it up.
And they get pump.
Pump it up. Then they pump, 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 pump it up. Hands in the air, 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 pump it up. Let me hear you sing, pump it up. Let me hear you say, pump it up. Let me hear you sing, pump it up. Let me hear you say, pump it up. Pump and grind, pump it up. In a time, pump it up. Pump and grind, pump it up. In a time, pump it up. So then they pump, pump it up.
And they get pump.
Pump it up, then they pump, pump it up, then they pump, pump it up. Aye,
Yeah, I like sing this one, you know, Manny. When I say pump, I say pump. Yeah. Beregua. Ay, my goodness gracious. Good morning. What happened?
Talk. You might get talk. You might get
You
talk.
won't get the-
You might get talk.
Ay, wow. You
Those are
guys,
the days, huh?
yeah, them
Very
days,
good
those are
days.
the good old song. And now you guys are getting familiar with Dr. Rhythm voice coming
Yeah.
through those speakers at these dances that we don't know who it is. We just jamming to the songs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what the fun part about that whole thing is?
Uh-huh.
I could do that on a party and I could do just like this in the corner and nobody know me.
Right.
Yeah, and it's good to really hear when people and DJs are playing your music, and the
Yeah.
people dancing the floor, going off, and they don't know it's you. I had that
Yeah.
recently. I was at a wedding last Saturday in Las Vegas, and they put on the Crazy Monkey song, and this girl was they go off right next to me, you know. And I look past, I say, "Who the monkey?" we had
You
fun.
should have said.
Yeah,
you
man, we
should have
had
said,
fun.
Who is the artist?
No.
singing that
No,
song?
we don't do that. We prefer to see people having fun, right, Manny?
Yeah. I had to laugh one time. I was in Belize. Me and my dad used to go in the summer, and we were at a bar in Corozal, and I swear to you, this lady said, "Why I see you there? One of my picnic in my barn off and I see you there."
Aye.
And I did laugh, to kill
Nice
myself
one, nice
because I
one.
said, "What? I didn't know I could do that."
So they have it. we haven't heard anything. You sing souls also, you R&B, right? You sing souls,
Yeah.
reggae, Latin, and all that
No,
stuff. Huh? No
no,
souls?
no. I stopped at Spanish. No, no. I know my limits.
Okay.
I like that.
I stop at that. No.
Well, see, I love people that stay in their lane. Actually,
Yeah. Yeah.
you tell the truth.
You
That
have
is
to. I
not me.
mean,
I'm gonna let Mr. Johnson sing that Spanish song. Stay in your lane.
yeah.
You don't want to look bad, I tell you.
You gotta know
But
your strong points.
I'm sure you do some of the souls also, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
really?
been a minute. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think Mr. Johnson have anything with souls that we can hear you, right?
No.
So
I don't think so.
we're just gonna keep the energy up here. So I just want you guys to appreciate this is what we do on this platform. We congratulate you guys. And this is one thing I don't know how you feel about this, Manny. Are you finding that another artist or not anyone is coming to you and congratulating or just saying good job? Are we getting that out of someone that is in your same field? Are we seeing that happening? Because this is something once we can get that, like if you sound good, and you tearing that song up, Manny, I will say that right away. And show Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson will like, that artist is good. So
Mm-hmm.
we want to be
Mm-hmm.
able to say and take criticism.
Yes, it does happen, but it doesn't happen frequently enough, I would say.
Okay.
From brother to brother, sister to sister, it doesn't happen enough.
Okay.
Where it's like, okay, I sing a song a certain way. Will could attest to this, but you would get upset because I get the more energy from the audience than you do. And I think that's totally wrong. If I sing a song a certain way, I'm looking at you the same way. And when you're singing a song the best of your ability to the best of your capability and you're getting that same energy, I'm congratulating you the same way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It should be that.
Yeah, I glad
We
that
don't want you to
I
sing
glad you
that
said
way.
I glad that you said that everybody have their own style and the way they do their things, and
Mhm.
Yes.
for folks to go at each other's for petty things like that, I don't take good to stuff like that. I love when people and I have to commend the Smiths for sisters for that. They're not afraid to say, okay, we all own restaurants, but let's just support each other. We all do music, let's just keep on supporting each other because this is what the other cultures do. They support each other's. The Latin
Right.
culture, the Asian culture, everybody support each other, and we need to keep on doing the same thing. We need to go to the other brother and say, "Boy, Manny, you just mash up things, brother. Proud of you." You understand? And we do have some people who does that, but not a lot, not
Yes.
not enough, like Manny would say, no.
Yeah, because, and I'll tell you this from a spectator standpoint, meaning outside of the music. I look at so many artists that have that capability, but because they went through that, they shut themselves down. And that is sad because we could have had the next big one, or we could have
Mhm.
had that big one from a country, like say, like like how Bob was to Jamaica. We could have had that from Belize. You never
Mhm.
know. But it's that, I'm sorry to say it this way, but that ignorancy
That's
is
right.
what it causes that. And I think all of that needs to change.
Right.
And us as the musicians now that are on our, I would say, I don't want to say last leg, but we're old.
It's getting
But
up
we're older
there.
now.
Getting
Yeah.
up there in age.
I'm looking at myself now. I'm gonna be 50 in 3 years. I'm not 20. I'm not 20 anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to think differently. And the next crew that's coming up, you gotta instill those values again because we're starting to lose that as musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Because
So
now it's all about the solo thing, and ever since, and I'm sorry to say this, ever since the personal studio, I would say, once the laptop came into play,
Mhm.
and this person has a laptop, they're an artist, and they will start to disrespect them because I don't need a musician because I could do this in my computer. Okay, go ahead, try it. Let me know when you get back to me.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of folks
Right.
are turning to technology instead of sticking to the roots. And there's nothing wrong with technology.
Yeah.
'Cause technology is good. We know that, right? It enhances stuff, but
Technology is a beast.
but you have to know your product. You have to know what it is that you do, and you have to go through the ranks, so to speak, right? And
Right.
we were having this conversation a little bit earlier before we got on the show. Um,
Mhm.
like back in the days, we used to see like you go on a schoolyard and see some kids that play football, and suddenly you see that lead ball there. The score goal, you say, oh,
Yes.
that our lead striker right there. You could start to
Mm-hmm.
pinpoint people who have the potential to go, up and beyond. But I don't
Yeah.
see that with the music part in not in LA. In Belize, I believe, because there's a lot of talented musicians in Belize. But
Oh
wrong.
man.
But here in LA, we're lost because I'm trying to see who are going to take the place of these big names like Ralph Donkey Man Reynolds, King Rancho, Marlon Alegría, and I could name a whole list of great musicians who are here in LA. I don't have any idea about the people in Chicago, but I trying to figure out like who are going to be taking our place. Who want to be the next Miss Lerner for one show, or the next Will Johnson for one show, or the next Manny for one
Hmm.
drums. You understand? So
Hmm.
what you have to say, Manny, about young folks and where their directions they're heading right now? What's your take on it?
Honestly,
Honestly.
you want my honest opinion?
Sure.
Honest opinion.
Get off of Facebook. Honestly, you need to
Okay.
get off of the phone. Go to
School.
a event where a band is playing. Not. I don't want to disrespect anybody. Please don't take this the wrong way. I want you guys to go start to see what five-piece bands used to be. Where you used to have a drummer, bass player, keyboard player, guitar player, and a vocalist. I want you guys to start to hear what those guys sound like as a unit. Because just like how you guys are putting parts together in your studios on your computers, individual people did that.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we have the technology we have now is because we as musicians set the ground for that. So I think to go see live music again needs to happen.
Right.
Totally agree.
And
Totally agree.
and I don't want my Belizean fellow Belizean musicians to take this the wrong way.
Oh, no, no, no.
No,
Mm-mm.
it's about what I'm about to say next.
Okay.
It's also our responsibility as musicians to deliver the utmost top quality product.
Okay.
True statement. True statement. Go
I
ahead.
am glad that Manny said that because the media plays an important role in promoting music. And while many other countries have reached Billboard and all that kind of the top meta, us as Belizeans, we still only have a few people that we can say have penetrated the international industry. And what saddens me even more so is when we have the people who can help people along don't do it. I know right now, and I'm not going to call name. There's certain Belizeans on radio, on national
Yeah.
radio in America, who never plays the Belizean music.
I could I can attest to that.
How are you going to call yourself the Belizean guy or whatever it is you want to call yourself and you don't play Belizean music?
Don't identify yourself then,
Listen,
right?
listen to me, Manny. Listen
You
to
know
me.
when it happened?
Listen to me, Manny. I
What's that?
have YouTube, I have Facebook, and I have Twitch, and I have my own website. And people, I have over right now over 10,000 fans. And every time I play Belizean music, I feel proud because some folks say I didn't even know that we have so much Belizean music. Put me on a national radio here in America, and I bet the hell they will be hearing all the Belizean
Let's
music.
go. Let's go. That's the next step. Let's
You know what
do
I'm
it.
saying? But
Let's do
but
it.
getting to the point, we need to keep
Yeah.
on supporting our Belizean musicians. We're talking about all the radio stations. They need to play more of the Belizean music, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. I will attest to that because me as a musician, having a product and I brought it to, I'm not gonna name any names either. But I brought it to a named DJ and it never got played.
Interesting.
But When Belize party, if you show up and say, "Oh, I play for K, this K, that K, this, the Tara, either the mania, blah blah blah," they say, "But you don't play no blues music at all.
We have to do
You're you're
better.
playing you're playing Stevie Wonder music that I can hear on KGLH or something like that."
We gotta do
You know what I'm saying?
better.
We gotta do better, but at the same time, I'm gonna hold my musicians accountable as well.
There you go.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
and
like that.
yeah, in saying that we need to continue to produce top quality music, and then right now I can safely say we're getting a lot of good music coming out of Belize. When I listen,
Yes.
oh, that being said, too, I have to commend Manny, Learner Manny is an excellent engineer. Yeah, yeah.
That's right. That's right. I was bringing that up next.
Manny could mix for me any day. Yeah, like rice and beans, chicken and salad with potato. Yeah, and everything else by the side. He could mix for me. And not only that, he's great at recording music. I don't know if you know that part of
Okay,
Manny, but
okay.
Manny is the same person who recorded that famous King Rancho album with Rum Boy and Good
Rum
Times.
boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Playing drums and me on the keyboard. Remember that, Manny?
Oh man,
Goodness
we did
gracious.
that one sit down. We did that.
And that was live. Live.
That was a live sit down.
That was not recorded in a studio.
And a lot of
Right.
people, I got another one. A lot of people didn't know I did this either.
Mm-hmm.
The Caribbean Dynamics album that's been playing
Uh-huh.
for almost 20 years. We did it the same way. We did it
You
right
see,
in my living room.
this is why we have to talk. That's why I always say let's talk about it because
Yes.
we're passing people up, and we're
Yeah.
recycling the same people over and over. We're using the same people because we don't think that somebody else can sing souls or sing this or sing that or sing Latin or there
Mhm.
is so many of you guys out there with the additional talent of these songs that you guys can sing, but we're using the same people over and over because that's what we're used to. You understand?
Yeah. It
You
has to
understand?
change. And like I say, all right, I held my musicians accountable for enough already. Okay, I'll let them go out for this one. Now we're gonna get on promoters.
Lord of mercy. Here it comes, you
And
guys.
I
I
don't,
hear you.
I don't hold my tongue on this subject
I
because
hear
again,
you.
I've
Everyone
been through
online
enough.
agree with you right there. So
I've been through enough promoters that sell you the sun and it delivers nothing but tornadoes. It's ridiculous.
tornadoes, Lord, is bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad. I mean, I will honestly say, thank you so much, Lorna, for what you've done for September because you saved September. I never got to tell you this, but you saved September. Because
Okay.
if you think about it, when the casino was gone, when the whole fiasco of where we were going to go next, because we were all stuck on who was going to take this next move. Who stepped up? It was you.
Oh, you're talking about it's the collaborative
Yes, the whole thing.
joint with Phil Smart and Farron Smith and all
Yeah,
those.
it was
So, yes,
it was you guys did that. If
Yes, so
you're the face of this now, and then you can relay that to all the other guys because I can't,
right.
But
Thank you.
I worked with everybody, and everybody knows. I don't mean no disrespect by that because at the end of the day, when the casino was gone, it was only you guys that took that mantle. Nobody else wanted to do it. So now, as promoters, now you guys got to set the example. Meaning, like how you guys you guys have this enormous stage that most musicians just dream of playing on. For those who don't know, they block off a whole street, a whole LA street to have a festival for the day. And I tell you, I took that stage one day and it was people from the stage all the way to the curb, which I would say was about at least
Yeah, that was the
2,000
first.
feet.
Yeah.
At least 2,000 feet, I would say. That's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And just to have that platform, I mean, like we're saying for the musicians now, I think we need to have in LA. Remember, Will, those super band, at super band where you would go to that you know those guys would back up any artist.
Yeah. Yep.
And
Yep.
Belizem, they don't have that, and we need that.
And we have the potential.
They're super bad.
We have the musicians to do it.
We have the musician right there in waiting.
Yep. And so what we need now is quality performance. Because you see what happened, Manny? People come from all over when we're having festivities here in Los Angeles. And if you're not going to put the right thing up on stage, they're going to will leave with a bad impression. You don't want that. You want them to leave with the impression that, my goodness, I was in Los Angeles and I had a hell of a good time because everything on stage was good and proper. You understand? So I know where you're going with this, Manny.
Yeah, it needs to happen.
Right. That is something I know Ms. Broby had mentioned also. Exactly what you're talking about. That band. That one band that even it's, we don't have the horns. We don't have it like we used to. But we're gonna, things will work out. Like you said, the promoters for the September Fest, they are still working to perfect whatever need to be perfected, and that is, like I said, we are just behind the scene. I'm not going to take all that credit recently, but in the beginning, yes, we were involved deeply, but Ferron Smith and Phil Smart now is running and doing what they have to do so that the Belizean could come out and have a good time. And that is the same thing with the Key Fest. We're involved with the Key Fest. These are the things that we have right now that we have to hold on to. You understand?
Yeah.
So we don't have much. You
because I back when I was in my heyday in LA, Papa Curly threw a lot of events at those times.
Right.
So you would have a calendar where you would religiously have something to go to every month.
Exactly.
We don't have that anymore.
Right. Miss Joan tried to hold on, and everybody tried to do what they have to do. But we gotta.
But just like music, we have to hit reset, and we have to regroup, and we have to restart.
Right.
And this is where COVID, as far as musicians and performing is concerned, that was our reset.
Yeah.
Right.
We were home. We could have sharpened our craft. We could have figured out something we could do when stuff is starting to get going.
Yeah.
So now stuff is starting to get going again.
Well,
so now that time.
One of the things I can safely say right now, Manny, is that even my group, we have isolated ourselves because of the COVID situation. But this year we're coming out full force. We're going to be on almost every show there is with a stage. TSB band is going to be up on stage because I held back a couple years to protect my folks, but now but now we're going to be out there. We're going to be out there.
You have to. Yeah, it's time.
Oh, you're saying your band coming back, Mr.
Yeah,
Jackson?
I'm gonna. We're coming back full force this year. Full force.
All right then. I have someone on here. I have someone on here that's trying to remind you that your dad, before you was born, Maureen says, don't forget your dad started Tree K's. You remember that from Will? You remember Tree K's?
Yes.
That was on Jefferson and Normandy?
Jefferson and Normandy, yes. That was, I would tell you that's even before me.
Before you were born, she says. Yes.
I swear, there's pictures. My aunt probably has it. My dad has it. That I'm on his lap while he's practicing.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. So right now, let's get some more of his music because we want to keep the warm up. We want to keep up. So let's get some more of Dr. Rhythm. Dr. Rhythm in the house. Dr. Rhythm in the house.
Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. Raise the roof.
We want to thank Darwin Blanca for his comment on Facebook. Gilbert Pook Jr., Elaine Proby, Mara McCain, and all the folks who are commenting. We appreciate your comments. We're going to bring back the good old days.
This is a true story. Way down in Lemonal, there was a tiger in the area. Killing the savannah dog. So he went down to Cayo and get himself a tiger dog. Got back to Lemonal and I hold the tiger with the gun. Havana, Miss Havana. Tiger gone with your dog. Miss Havana, Miss Havana, Miss Havana. Tiger gone with your dog. Way down in Lemonade. Tiger gone with your dog. Rock it up.
Shedding the shout out here to the folks on Facebook.
Yeah, doctor.
Brianna Bood, Derla Ewan, Maria Beruff, Onika Greenwood, Darwin Blanco, Esther V, Joe Mobbitt.
Now where that? Oh,
Thank you for joining us. The folks in Belmopan, Evelita Polito, Nurse,
if you love the bride and the groom, let me hear you scream.
Manny on the microphone.
This is a true story. Way down in Camelot, there was a tiger in the area. He live in Savannah Dark. So we went down to Cayo and get himself a tiger girl. Gone back to Lemonade and I hunt the tiger with the dog. Miss Savannah, Miss Savannah, Miss Savannah. Tiger gone with your dog. Miss Savannah, Miss Savannah, Miss Savannah. Tiger gone with your dog. Miss Savannah, Miss Savannah, Miss Savannah. Tiger gone with your dog. Way down in Lemonade. Tiger gone with your dog. Run, banana, run. Tiger gone with your dog. Run, banana, run. Tiger gone with your dog. Run, night rider, run. Tiger gone with your dog. Run, King Rancher, run. Tiger gone with your run from Trump. Miss Havana, Miss Havana, Miss Havana. Tiger gone with your dog. Miss Havana, Miss Havana, Miss Havana. Tiger gone with your dog. Miss Havana, Miss Havana, Miss Havana. Tiger gone with your dog. Way down in Camelot. Tiger gone with your dog. Oh, no, tired. Okay.
Ralph Duncan Manrell say, good job, Dr. Rhythm. You're one of us.
Home. Wanna talk quiet for me? Wanna ready for go home? I can't hear them. Be carrying them still. Wanna ready to go home? Say yes. Say yes. The roof. The roof. The roof. The roof. The roof. The roof. The roof is what?
I never know this man deal with Gotana kind of thing.
King Rancho, where the text so long for? King Rancho.
I don't know why they do top of the roof.
Run the jackers then. Run, banana, run. Tiger gone with your dog. 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 So, Miss Havana, Miss Havana, Miss Havana. Tiger gone with your dog. Miss Havana, Miss Havana.
And just in case you guys didn't know, well, the folks who are the JIC members of Radio Belizemix, they know that when it's time for party, these are the very songs that I play for bashment time, yeah? We play these songs over and over, and a lot of folks had no idea. Dummy money. Aye.
Exactly. And Tiger gone with your dog. Then why they have to run and dog and what kind of, you know, they lyrics in the words I tell you. I did listen clean and be like,
Yeah. Oh, we used to have a lot.
wait a lemonade, wait a this.
We used to have a lot of good. Hey, Manny, you know Miss Ellie, Papa. I just wanted to ask that. It was in the back of my mind, you know.
You know, I always miss the people. I don't miss the traffic. I don't miss the traffic, no. But I definitely from the bottom of my heart, I do miss everybody.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Manny. We
Right,
we had good times
what
with
I
you.
was gonna ask him too, Mr. Johnson. I was gonna ask him the LA to Chicago, you know, his transition. And I want to talk about your band too.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
want to talk about your band. I noticed that, you know, doing all this vocalist, producer, drummer, DJ, engineering, and then you want to have a band too?
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah.
You don't think you have enough going on. So can you tell us about your Urban Yardis?
Yeah, the Urban Yardis. That crew, yeah. It's a crew of, you would not believe me if I told you, but would you believe me that 4 of them guys are Belizean?
Nice.
The foundation of the band is Belizean, if you didn't know.
Nice.
But it's multicultural. So we have American and we have Belizean. So we all united and made a crew.
Awesome.
So like Will can attest to this. Belizean, we play everyone's music,
Mm-hmm.
but no one plays ours.
Hey, hey, hey.
Aye, but
That's about
that,
the truth.
ooh, you open Pandora box, you got me to scratch my head when you say so. I got that like I
Bald head,
that like I got
it back.
like I got lost in at this bald head right there, Papa.
Bald head.
Because we have our Belize people bringing artists from abroad, left, right, and center, and I want to know how much of these Super G and all these top Belizean artists that we have get invited to go to these other places. Oh my goodness, open Pandora box. Make I get cold. See me, see cold. Aye, yeah. Talk to me, money.
Not do that
It's
to one boy.
it's
Not do that to one because Mr.
you know
Johnson, he may don't roll out of bed today, you know. So
you wake up like this,
touchy.
no?
It touchy bad. So anyway, Urban
Yeah.
Yachty, how long you
Uh-huh.
guys been together?
We just started a year.
Over a
We just
year
started this year. Yeah. Um, we did the opposite of what everybody did. We rehearsed intensively before we came out.
before you step out.
Yeah, it's not like we had equipment and yeah, let's get together and I'll piece this thing together and see where it goes. No, we all sat down and we're all musicians that all been through something. We all been through the ups and downs of
The
music, the
storm.
discouragement, the good times, the bad times, and you're wondering if you're gonna want to do this next year, that kind of stuff. And then you got a group of guys that want to get somewhere, and they just have this urge, like this
Right.
how can I say it? This energy in them that this is their last go, and they just want to just get it out.
Exactly.
And this is where it's at, where this is the first time that I am not, how can I say it? I don't have that much weight on my shoulder with this group. I can honestly say that I have a group of guys. No disrespect to anybody I played with before. Please don't
They
take
carry
it
their
as any
own weight.
disrespect. Is when I was playing with those guys before, Smith Brothers and Dynamics, I was developing myself.
Mm-hmm.
I was learning the game as I was going along, and thankfully I was on the winning side of that development. But now, with all that I've learned, I'm able to just express and let go. And
Nice.
this is why I was telling you that the music has changed for me now.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the position you want to be. You want to be moving up,
Yeah,
not down or stagnant. You know, we got
yeah,
to
I
move up.
felt, yeah, I felt like, and this is the first time you guys are gonna hear this. I felt like I was stuck.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go on tour, you do these things, and then when you come back home, it's like, why are we so far behind?
Mm.
And you felt like you're not getting anywhere. So I
Mm-hmm.
had to pick myself up and move in another direction to see if it was just me or was it the business itself.
Right.
And when I learned that it was the business that was the issue, it's not me, then I realized, you know what? It's time to change the business. It's time to retrain guys. And luckily, I have a young kid right now by the name of Christian Satina.
The one in the behind the keyboard. Got it.
Anytime I hear about him, I get emotional. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you get emotional? No, boy. I
Um,
watched him. Yes, I watched him behind the keyboard. Nice.
it's like, man, I see him, I see Marlon, I see all these little dudes that I worked with, and I see myself. I'm like, yeah, that's what we need to do this for.
Right.
And we all got together, and we're making it work.
And
And
I'm
it's
glad that you're doing that. And that's one thing that we want to discuss as far as training the younger musician
Mhm.
to fulfill you guys' slot. And
Mm-hmm.
this is where that comes in. And if you doing that, you're doing a great thing, you know.
Mhm.
So keep doing what you're doing. I've been watching the band. I've been watching you guys. Of course, you know, whenever we get a guest, I am all over just finding all information, seeing everything that you guys are
Oh
doing. So
yeah.
Um, this is what we need to do, you guys. Take the kids them under your wings because they are
Yeah,
lost. They are lost
yeah.
out there. They need something to do. You
This is
know.
this is what, and the great part about it, you touched it right on the head because his dad is a bass player.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So it's blood, and
It's in him.
it's a beautiful thing to see because they're learning together on the fly because they're that good,
Awesome,
you
awesome.
know, and it's a real joy that I'm able to be a part of it.
Keep doing what you're doing. We need more of the artists, the members of bands, whatever talent you guys have. Look for these lost kids that have talent in them. Let's
Oh
pull it out.
yeah,
I say that many times, you guys. Let's try to pull it out of them. They need something to do. Like you said, get off of Facebook, get off your phone. They're not. If
oh
they if there's not another outlet for them to go
yeah,
to.
and it starts with us too because like how we used to grow up is like if you touch something that you're not supposed to like say daddy amplifier or something like, oh yeah, no touch that, ah. But instead you could be like, you know what,
Go ahead. What do you want to do? This is this.
see
Show
what
them.
that, you want to know what that does, and that's how you start to open up the mind.
Right. And you're right, because the first thing that comes out of our mouth is don't touch that. You know?
You
Yes.
know,
Right,
You
Mr.
know,
Johnson?
Yeah, that's
Don't
true.
touch my stuff.
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I,
because
I used to broke
we
up.
had
I used to broke up a needle because I want to scratch and play music, and it beat me up.
You get lashed, Drew. You get lashed. So you guys, this is really great. Getting to know our artists, our musician, the love of music. Like I said, you guys not gonna give it up. Music is life. We have legendary musicians that's still into it and they just enjoy what they're doing. And by the way, let me give a shout out to one of my legendary veteran, my brother, of course, Mighty Iceberg, and
quite a
I,
bird.
the Mighty Iceberg is my brother. Yes, yes, yes. And there's some great reggae music, sweet reggae music that is online that you guys can just stream and go look at it. And there's a lot going on with him. And he's one of them that music to the soul. We, you
Yeah,
know, we're not gonna let it go. So if we're not gonna let it go, what should we do? We're gonna have to pass it on. Because then
because it
you
says
stay,
time.
yes, because when you're training someone, you're
Yeah,
staying in touch with your love.
yeah,
You understand?
yes.
So,
It's like
one,
it's like I've learned from basketball players and basketball teams. It's like when that new guy comes in and the older guys are going out. They share these experiences. They teach them how to continue on and carry on what they had and add on your thing and keep it going and develop. And it's
right.
it's what we need to, like I said, we need to hit the reset in the whole entire music business as far as our Belizean community. We need to hit the reset button.
All right. Well, this is why we have, let's talk about it. You guys, I just want, we're getting closer to that hour. And I just want to bring some more
I want
announcements here.
our shot to shot, because we just start chat and the thing done start all night, man.
That's a good one.
It's a beautiful thing
That's a
because
first. That's a first. I like when the guests feel like it's too short. I like that. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
because we as we all in the LA community in the music thing, we have so much
To share.
experience and how
To
much
share.
to
Yeah.
share, and
You got a
and
lot
like I
to
said, an
share.
hour is like, yeah,
An hour go by fast. We used to do 2 hours and but not with one guest though.
yeah,
We used to
yeah,
do two
multiple,
hours and we had like 7 guests at a time. So we were
yeah,
stuffing everyone in there. So um we had to kind of like break it up. You guys didn't
yeah.
want to quit, right? So
It
instead of
works, it
quitting,
works.
Yeah. Yeah. But
I
it also vary from guest to guest. They have some guests like Manny who could go 3 hours. You understand?
yes, yes.
And it, and you listen to three of us, it won't be boring for three
No,
hours.
no, man, not for 3 hours at all. We'll be having fun
Nah,
because we
No,
have
no,
we'll
so
be having a
we
lot
have
of
we
fun.
have so many things to talk about.
We got a
Yeah,
lot
a
to talk
lot.
about. This is
But
fun, you guys.
the-
But
but
before I forget,
before, okay, right after you say that,
yes,
Lerna, I want you guys to see money in a different light. Right after you
oh,
finish what you're saying.
yes, let me get this in
I-
here because
uh-huh.
because with all the entertainment that we love, we do. There's the other side. That's the other side. Beyond the music, we also got business. All right.
Mhm.
We have work to do. We have the other side of music. And so with that said, I need you guys in business or trying to start up a business on May 20th. All right. We're gonna have a business mixer at Little Belize. All right, Probate Tax and Accounting. We're going to have a panel of a couple of other professional, and you guys could come in. It's free. You get your business on point. It's powering your business forward, unlocking the secret to small business success. All right, so play business, play. We play hard, but we also do business hard. You
Yeah, we
understand?
work hard and play hard.
We work hard as well,
That's what
and
it
that
is.
is at yes, that's at 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So come on down, you guys, lock that date in, and let's get some business education, get educated, and get your business moving forward. So right now we could go back to Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, I want you all to see money in a different light. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Are we gonna see a video?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the Hollywood Park Casino, where we are celebrating our 25th anniversary right here in the beautiful city of Inglewood in Los Angeles. La buleta y lila, la cuburino, marelo, mele, chulu, merigo, mafura hatino. La buleta y lila, la cuburino, marelo, mele, chulu, merigo, mafura hatino. Naipuka alu wabu wabu, le nyai pingu, mabiki na diru karada. Oh la la, naipuka alu wabu wabu, le nyai pingu, mabiki na diru karada. La buleta y lila, la cuburino, marelo, mele, chulu, merigo, mafura hatino. La buleta y lila.
Wanna see money behind the Garifuna drums? The man that play Garifuna drums, the back there. Ah,
There he is. He does it in opera.
with the afro. Yeah, the man is multi-talented. You give her Garifuna drums, you give her shaka, you give her anything in your plate. Ah, yeah, I wanted to show you guys with money on stage. You see, one of the things I like is that if you're not up front singing and if you're not playing the drums, find something to do, and that's what Buddy did. I like this fella because he's a busy buddy. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm all over the place.
Right. So anyhow, you guys, Little Belize restaurant is open today till 6 p.m. So Manny, you have anything else you want to get in? Unless the producer will give us a few more minutes, because I know you have more that you said you wanted to say. So I got most of mine in as far as the multi-talented, your drummer. And that's another thing. Drumming, you make it look so easy.
Thank you.
And for some reason, I don't think it's as easy as you guys make it look. You understand? It's like how you guys know what rhythm to hold and what make a great drummer. I mean, if somebody say you are a great drummer, do you take that or do you say I'm okay? What is it? What would you say, or where are you that you think with your drum being a drummer?
I say thank you because I obviously touch someone where they can take their time out to tell me that, but at the same time, I don't take it to the head. Because I still come home every day after work and put an hour in. even if I'm dead tired, can't, like my ankle hurts, my stomach hurts, anything, I still put in an album.
You just jump, yes. So practice,
Yeah.
practice, practice. It's never too great. You're never good enough. You got to
Nah,
practice, right?
nah, you
Okay.
never, I strongly say this to the upcoming generation. Practice is the most important part of your game that you could ever imagine. Please don't take it lightly.
All right, we're gonna I'm gonna just give a wrap up, and if there's anything else you have, the producer might give us a few more minutes. But right now, I want you to send out any shout out, any thank you to anyone that you worked with in the past. I
Yeah.
know your journey has been.
Oh man, it was mileage.
Yes.
ah. First, I gotta thank my wife first of all. Tammy, thank you for everything.
Don't cry, don't cry. It's and this is what we have to do a lot. Don't forget the people that is there along your journey and the ones
Oh,
that's there with you when you make it, because you get a lot of kick in the, you know,
oh yeah,
you get
I
a
was
lot
on
of
the
that. Even if you help them, you still get that, you know. And I'm not gonna go into that, but you guys know
yeah,
that
I was on
I
the
don't
point of
like it.
I was on the point of retiring, and she told me no.
My point exactly.
Yeah,
You know,
but oh man, starting mileage, King Rancho and Irv.
I know
Thank
we
you.
can't get everyone in, so the
Yeah,
main ones.
King Rancho, Irv. Thank you, Michael Hyde. Thank you for everything, bro. My brother Marlon. What can I say?
Hmm.
Miss you, bro. Miss you guys. I really do.
You guys see
And
how serious he take this music journey
oh yeah.
and the people that he works with. I know way back in the days, I know you work with Michael Wagner and all those folks.
Oh man, I haven't got to them guys yet. But
Yes,
yeah,
you know,
those guys, Mike Wagner, Prince, Big Gun.
so
I'm sorry to
many.
call
Yes.
nobody on name, but yeah, man, you guys were part of the journey. Thank you for all that you guys done. Thank you for putting up with me in my good days, my bad days. Thank you for trusting me with your music ideas, and I'm glad I was there for you guys.
Okay. Miss,
Oh wait, one more.
go ahead, go
That
ahead.
guy, that guy right over there.
You talking about the
That
producer?
guy, yes, that guy right over there, man.
The one that wait,
You.
the one that knows everybody, even if the person is 90 years old, he been there.
Hey, he ain't
He
saying
been
once.
there.
My
Yeah,
brother,
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, Manny and I have a personal connection because
Yeah.
Manny is the kind of person that I can turn to and tell Manny I need certain things to get done, and I can depend on him, and he will get it done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We have the same kind of personality when it comes to stuff like we take whatever it is we do seriously. And so that's why
Oh
we're
yeah.
connected on another. And another thing that we haven't come on to, we're not afraid to tell you. If you ask me how we feel about something, we'll tell you.
Oh, we'll tell you. If it's tears or not, I will tell you.
Yeah.
And that's where I think where my guys that I've worked with respect me because I was transparent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's the
And
best thing I can say.
can we just say something on that, because this is what's missing. Don't tell me something is good if
Yeah.
it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me
No.
something sounds good if it's not. We
No.
need to start being truthful and just say you need to work in this area. I mean, the whole thing may not be bad, but just take the pointers
No,
and
yeah.
quit lying to folks so we could get better. Because if you tell me, oh, that was great, I'm going to keep doing that same stuff over and over, and I will never get better. And then I'm going to get in front of Simon, and Simon goes, say, what? No, just kidding.
Who the
I'm just
hell's been
kidding.
teaching you this? Who the hell me to teach you this the whole time?
Yeah.
Yo, no, you got
You know.
Kobe Bryant said it best.
Okay, we got about 1 or 2 minutes left.
Yeah. I'll wrap it up fast. Kobe said it the best. You nip it in the butt and you move on.
Exactly.
That's what champions do. If you want to get somewhere and you want to get in this business, you gotta be able to take criticism, take it, learn from it, move on.
I think I got this from my mama because my mama is just she shoots straight. I was singing one day and I said, "Mom, do I sound good?" I said, "You sound like Holly Toad." I said,
Go, mama.
yeah, but but that makes me don't want to sing no more. But I still sing. Yeah, yeah.
That's exactly what I was
I
going
don't
with
care. I just
before.
wanted you guys to laugh at that one, huh?
That's exactly what I was saying before. So now instead of doing that, you'd be like, oh, you know what? Go back and practice a little bit, man.
Yeah, don't say you sound like Ali Tour. Just
No, man, go back to it.
practice on that
I'm
line a
working it
little
in this
bit
more.
more. All right, you
Check
guys.
out for the next week.
Mr. Johnson, you want to do a wrap up because we
Yes,
can
I want
take
to.
it out now.
I want to therefore thank all our viewers and especially the comments today. I don't mind
Yes.
Miss Elian. She said we're old and away. It was the give wrong age, but we're good. Yeah, but yeah. In general, I want to thank you, Manny. You've been an excellent musician, engineer, a brother. The emotion that you portrayed today, that came off you today, is real. You know what I'm saying? And when you're into what you're doing, is kind of that's how you feel. All your emotions come out, and I like that because that's
Oh,
something
yeah.
that people I see often around me. You have one of my fan the cry, Money. You're responsible for one of my fan the cry.
We're crying for you
You have a
too.
couple of my fans crying on the. They said, "Jesus, I don't Sunday, I don't Sunday." Let me quote.
Please.
Hold on, let me quote her words. It's not even Sunday melodies yet, and I'm already crying.
Ah,
Yeah, but yeah, Manny, you did an excellent job. I'm proud of you. You made your move. You know where you want to be. I want to encourage you to continue to do what you're doing. And it was indeed
Yeah.
my pleasure of having you on the show, connected here with your host, Queen Lerner. Of course, she does an excellent job. And oh my God, I don't know what to say about Queen Lerner because sometimes I just love this lady. She is energetic. She's determined. She's consistent. And I want to stop right there because I could go all
and
day.
even when I want to give up, he said, "Hell no!" And then here I
Yeah,
come
see?
with a little energy, like,
Yeah.
"Okay, here
That's
it
what we're
comes."
doing. That's what
Yeah.
it is.
So this is what we have to do: keep the fire burning under each other. If that
Yeah.
person is telling you one thing, just listen. Let's talk about it, you guys. This is I wake up like this. Brother Rod, you wake up like this. Thank you, Brother Rod. Well, I love him. I love him. All right. I love all of you guys. Sister Laverne, Sister Verona at Little Belize, dear you guys, and Provis Tax. I wouldn't be able to do this without those power ladies behind me, y'all. They are like crazy.
That's your team.
Ooh, the team.
Yeah, that's your
The
team.
team. Delani, my daughter Brianna, and everyone that helped us with this journey, you guys. We thank you guys. I'm not gonna just call names. The team song, of course, you guys know that's Michael Wagner, you all. And who else? If I'm missing anyone, and don't forget the business mixer. That's my biggest thing right now because I want to focus on getting educated on some business.
Yeah.
If I forget anyone, everyone online, oh, we have some real trooper that stays with us online, that share and comment on our stuff. You guys, we love you guys. Even if we forget something, we thank you guys for everything that you guys do. This is a wake up like this. I think this is like our 2015. This is like our
Wow.
6 years of coming to you guys. And one thing I'm going to put out there, and so that Mr. Johnson hear it online, Miss Verona want to know when we're going to get a session in-house. And so we're going to work on and giving her wishes at some point. We're going to go in-house and have tea, you guys. So if you guys don't have a wake up like this mug, you better get your mug together because we're gonna go have tea at Little Belize restaurant. We're gonna go have tea in your mug. All right?
All right. So
If you
so
don't
I
have
have to
yours.
go. So I have to add on mine. So when I come back to area, I have to have my tea on my mug when I come visit.
Yes. And you're
Yes,
and you're gonna come and we're gonna party. We're gonna have some jam session because you gotta come back to
Oh
LA.
yes,
And we
yes.
gotta get some of that stuff we hear today, you guys. The voice of Dr. Rhythm, all the music that you're here today. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't go anymore because we got 1 minute. I'm going to even it off to 12:10. And This is our first session back for our Wake Up Like This, and we thank you all for joining us here. We are only once a month, you guys, and we usually have one guest. Sometimes we have to double it up because right now we're behind with some of our guests, so we may have to double it up a little bit, okay? But we thank you guys, ladies, gentlemen, world. Emmanuel Catus, aka Dr. Rhythm, is here on the hot seat with us on
I'll wake up like
like this.
this.
We learn what's on your mind. Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's Radio Belizemix.